Man. What are you doing? Man, I slept like a rock last night. It just so happens that the camera was on when I woke up. I slept great last night. Typically, I try and get around 7 hours of sleep every night. I know that sounds like a lot because a lot of you guys are out there getting 2, 3, 4, 5 hours of sleep. Now, some of you might have insomnia, but some of you just are going to bed really late and then have to get up. People always joke with me because they call me and my wife like old married people because we kind of are. I'm in bed every single night by 9 p.m. I try to be, but I get up at 5 just because I'm a morning person. I like to get up, go get some coffee at Starbucks. Anyway, it's beside the point. The reality is that a lot of us don't get great sleep, and there are some serious health side effects from not getting enough sleep or basically being sleep deprived. And so today I want to go over just some things that you can look out for if you are not sleeping that well, and some tricks or tips to help you ensure that you're going to get a great night's sleep. Shall we talk about it? I gotta get up anyway. Come on. Now, everybody from time to time has a crappy night's sleep. Maybe you had coffee too late and you can't fall asleep. Or maybe you're thinking about something. There's something that's stressing you out and your mind just won't turn off. But everybody suffers occasionally from those restless nights of non-sleep. Well, how do you feel the next day? You feel horrible. You might be grumpy, you might be groggy, you might just be kind of pissed off at the world. I know I am. Alpha needs his beauty rest, trust me. But there are 3 really dangerous, dangerous things that can happen from an extended period of a lack of sleep or sleep deprivation. One of them is weight gain. Studies have shown that those who stay up longer actually gain weight. They eat, they consume more calories because when you're up, you're sort of bored, you're walking around, you go to the kitchen, you grab something to drink, you grab some chips, whatever, you gain weight because you're eating more. But when you're up and you decrease the amount of sleep that you're getting, it actually decreases the amount of this hormone called leptin, which is responsible for regulating fat storage. The less leptin you have, the more chance you have of actually gaining weight. Another thing that we just talked about as a byproduct of sleep deprivation is depression. Studies have shown, and you don't pretty much need Harvard scientists or studying people to tell you that when you don't sleep, when you're tired, when you're cranky, you feel crappy. And, depression is a lot of times not far behind if this goes on for a long period of time. Because you're laying there, you're thinking about it, you're thinking about being depressed. It's horrible. The other thing that you might not know is that by suffering from insomnia or not getting a good amount of rest or quality sleep is you increase your risk of heart attack 27 to 45%. It's crazy. Your heart needs sleep. When you're sleeping, that is time for your body to heal itself, to rest, to basically relax, and to let everything sort of work properly and fix all the harm that you did during the day. Well, if you're not sleeping, it is incredibly taxing on your body. Some studies that have been done that have actually shown, they used to say, well, don't exercise too close to when you're going to bed because you're not going to be able to sleep. They've actually proven that false. A good exercise is actually a way to relax you. You might jack yourself up, heart rate and everything, but when you come down, you're going to be more relaxed, and a lot of times it's easier to fall asleep. Excuse me. Other thing is you need to make sure that your bedroom or the place that you're sleeping is conducive to getting a good night's sleep, which means turn your TV off, or if you want to watch TV until you fall asleep, set the timer. But if you're having trouble sleeping, problem is you probably don't want to actually listen and watch your TV, so make sure it's off. Make sure that the blinds, make sure it's dark, maybe you need a little bit of white noise, but you need to prep your sleeping area to make sure that you are basically setting yourself up for success. If that doesn't work, some people actually, I know this from experience, will have like a glass of wine or glass or 2 of wine or a drink or a beer, and they think, oh, it relaxes me, I fall asleep. Yes, you fall asleep fast, but you wake up almost like super alert after the alcohol leaves your system. It depresses you, but when the alcohol leaves, it actually raises everything back up, and it actually is a stimulant type of scenario. So that's definitely not good. I've had it where I've been going out drinking, I fall asleep, I crash, pass out, whatever. And then a few hours later, I am wide awake and I can't sleep for the rest of the night. This is the reason why. And when all else fails, there are some natural supplements that you can take, like valerian root and melatonin. Go to your nutrition store, tell them what's going on, and maybe they will be able to give you something like this. You definitely want to try to avoid any sleep aids like the prescription ones because they are addicting, they are habit forming, and they can be really tough to get off of and kick. So you want to try and prevent that. So you got to just try and get better sleep. Gentlemen, sleep, it's vital to you, it's vital to your health. If you're not sleeping great, you got to figure out why, try and correct it, and I want you to get a good night's sleep tonight. Me, I got to get up, I got to get a shower.